The World Cup has been an amazing tournament. If you followed me, if you've watched my videos consistently, you'd see that we've covered most of the matches, if not all of the matches. We're drawing closer to the end. To the end. This is the end. We're drawing closer to the end of the World Cup. And we have the third place playoff, the third place match, which is the bronze tournament or the bronze final. Then we have the final of the final. So first of all, let's talk about France versus England. This is happening today on Saturday by 10 o'clock. I was looking at their stats and I said, has France really played England? Well, so far, actually, France have played England in a head-to-head, right? And they've played only 3 times in the history of football. In the 3 times that they played, England beats France twice. But most recently, in the 2022 World Cup, France defeated England in the quarterfinal. So this is a revenge match for England. England needs to come into this game to dominate the game. England needs this win, even way more than France. Now let's talk about France first and foremost. In their last match, France match against Spain, one of the things we saw in that match was that the midfield of France was open. The midfield of France was too open for my liking, and this is not the France team that we've watched, or that was not the France team that we were used to watching. The Champs made the wrong substitution, and even the substitutions, not really substitution, his decision before the match was bad. Why not start Kone that has been playing? Why will you go up, put Lucas Digne to match up Lamine Yamal? What does that? Yamal licked Digne. Digne is 30 something. Yamal is still 19. Still, Yamal never went there in prime. And you carry Yamal to go and match up Digne. He's not Digne could not do anything. But the moment Theo Hernandez came into the match, you could see clearly that Hernandez was one that could stand up with a pace for pace. You saw it in that match. Also, one of the things we saw in the match was the crowded Olise. What if the Champs had subbed out or started the match without Olise? Bring him in later on. Olise had a very poor game. Only Dembele, Mbappe was crowded. Olise went missing in that match. And if you look at England's last match against Argentina, yes, Tuchel has been saying a whole lot of things. In fact, one of the things he said recently was that if the game did not go well, that people will complain about substitution. But let us make sense. You are 1 goal up against an Argentine team. This team, you saw what Argentina did to Switzerland. In the depth of the match, extra time they were able to score 2 goals. You've seen them do this thing back to back. But somehow, you carry your brain from Chelsea, the brain you used in Chelsea that made them sack you. You carry it into this England team. Look at who you have in the bench. I don't know, say, if Anthony come this World Cup. As he did that substitution, I can say, if Anthony did this World Cup, Tuchel, what were you thinking? No, like, what did Tuchel think? You are 1 goal up. This guy, Rogers is not a right wing forward. He's not a winger. But he did well in the match. Very good. Take him out. This was only something minutes. The only thing, the best form of defense is attack. When you were attacking, you were able to score the goal that Gordon scored. So why sit back? Why try to sit on low block? You even do low block. You brought in Gambon because of the area deal. But very free header that this guy Lautaro headed in. Nobody marked him. Opposite Gambon, they did the squad. And you left the greatest of all time player. Messi was just alone. Messi just they shoot the long ball. They shoot the long ball. Tuchel Jones. Tuchel is the reason why England are playing this bronze final, this third place match instead of the final. Now Tuchel got his substitution wrong. Now let's look at their combined 11. We'll start from the goalkeeper. I'm looking at Jordan Pickford. Pickford because of his long balls. Pickford because he's a penalty specialist. So should this match go into penalties, Pickford is the man. Right back, Koundé. Koundé has been exceptional for France. Koundé has been exceptional going forward, defending, tracking back. Upamecano, I slotted Upamecano because I chose Upamecano over William Saliba because of what I've watched. I've not seen so much of William Saliba. We know William Saliba is a great centre back, but there's something about Upamecano when it comes to 1v1s. He's actually very good. I don't know if you're watching him, but he's in my combined 11. Then McGahey for England. McGahey is in my combined 11. Of course, is it stones that we put make his so standing like stones? Gay is good going forward. There is a reason why Man City got Gay. Then my left back I have O'Reilly. Who else? O'Reilly. He has to be O'Reilly. DM. So we have Henderson and Declan Rice. This combo has worked for England, which is what why I'm wondering. Which is one of the things I'm thinking about. You know, why would Tuchel? You have this kind of defensive midfielders. Why bring in more defenders? Henderson was able to, at least for that first 60 minutes of the match, the fifth 60 minutes of the match, was able to crowd man mark Lionel Messi. Man mark team. Declan Rice, beautiful with the ball. He's good with the ball. He can give the passes, line breaking passes. He's a box to box midfielder. That's why he's in my starting 11. Then number 10, the AM role, I'm giving to Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, because this guy has, I mean, he has what, 4 goals, if not four goals, if I'm not mistaken, in this World Cup. So of course, why not Jude Bellingham? My left wing, Kylian Mbappe. I was wondering, how do I put Kylian Mbappe in this team without taking out Harry Kane? I was like, why should I even take out Harry Kane? So Harry Kane is my striker. My left winger is Mbappe, and Ousmane Dembele takes the right wing ahead of Olise, because Olise has these tendencies of going MOC. I expect that England will man mark this. In fact, they will crowd Olise because they've looked at the fact that Olise gives very good passes. In fact, the goals that Mbappe, most of the goals that Mbappe has scored, Olise is currently leading us in the assist. Yes, Olise is leading in the assist. So Olise will be the same formula that Spain did, or the same formula that Spain applied, is what I expect England to apply when if Olise starts. So Dembele takes the starting. So let me go again from the defense. I have Pickford, Kunde, Upamecano, Guehi, O'Reilly, Henderson, Declan Rice, Bellingham, Mbappe, Dembele, and Harry Kane. So this is my combined 11 for France versus England. The scoreline and score prediction. France would win England. Yes, France should win England because France deserve this is a downgrade from last season, because last World Cup rather, because the last World Cup France went on with silver. It should only be fair to them and the champs to at least leave with for the champs to leave with bronze. I especially know that you know Zinedine Zidane is going to be a new French coach. Scoreline 2-0 win, France. I don't think it goes to extra time. Maybe first half draw, but 2-0 win. Mbappe to score 2. Until next video.